Tracy from the Danbury Library, here with another Wee Readers Storytime, our weekly story time for children ages 0 to 5 and their families. We have been talking about winter, and today we're going to continue to talk about winter, and we're going to talk more about snow. But first, let's sing our hello song. Are you ready? Let's start with waving, just like this. Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your head? Can you touch your head? Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your head? Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your nose? Can you touch your nose? Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your nose? Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your toes? Can you touch your toes? Well, hello, everybody. Can you touch your toes? Well, hello, everybody. Can you clap your hands? Can you clap your hands? Well, hello, everybody. Can you clap your hands? Great work, everybody. Well, I love to play in the snow when it's winter. Do you like to play in the snow? Well, if you're going to go play in the snow, what do you need to do first? Well, because the snow is so cold, I like to get dressed really warm. So let's see, what are some of the things we need to wear when we go play in the snow? I need to put on a hat to keep my head warm, and I have some mittens to keep my hands warm, and I have a scarf to keep my neck warm, and I have some boots to keep my feet warm. Can we sing a little song about the clothes we need to wear when we go play in the snow? Are you ready? It goes like this. The hat on my head keeps me warm, 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 warm. The hat on my head keeps me warm, 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 all winter long. The gloves on my hand keep me warm, 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 warm. The gloves on my hand keep me warm, 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 all winter long. The scarf on my neck keeps me warm, 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 warm. The scarf on my neck keeps me warm, 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 all winter long. The boots on my feet keep me warm, 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 warm. The boots on my feet keep me warm, 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 all winter long. Great job, everybody! Now that we're all ready to go outside, should we look at snow a little closer? Do you know what letter snow starts with? Can you go Snow starts with the letter S. Can you make an S with your hand like this? With your finger in the sky. Let's write it. S. It's like a snake. A curvy S. S for snow. And this book is called Slush Slush by Ethel and Leonard Kessler. And who is on the cover of my book? It's a snowman. Should we find what else starts with S? Let's see. Here's a snowman. Slush Slush by Ethel and Leonard Kessler. There's a snow bunny. Snow sky. Snowflakes. is for snow and slush, slush. S is for snowflake, cold and wet. It falls on my nose and just on the tip of my tongue. Can you point to your nose? And can you stick out your tongue? Have you ever caught a snowflake on your tongue before? It is so cold. Here I go, making tracks in the clean, fresh snow. Slush, slush. Look, who has been here? Look at all these tracks. Who could it be? A cat? A dog? A rabbit? A bird? Who could it be? Someone else has been here too. I know who. I think it is you. Look at those big footprints. With a stick, I can make the letter in the snow. Can you guess? What letter is this? Yes, it's an S. S is for sledding down a slippery hill. Look out below, because S is for snow. Here's another S. Sparrows are searching for something to eat. They can't find food on a snow-covered street. Here, birds, here is some food for you to eat. Have you ever fed the birds outside in the wintertime? They love birdseed. Silly snowman, round and fat, with a carrot nose and daddy's old hat. I'll toss a snowball at that hat, and plop! S is for the sun that melts the snowman, and melts the snowballs, and melts the snow that turns to gray slush. Slush, slush. Look at all the snow disappearing. It's time to get those cold, wet boots off my frozen feet. It's time to go home, and it's time to eat. It's time for soup. Soup's just right. Hot soup for supper on a snowy night. I love soup. Night sky and howling winds, blowing snow, swirling snow up against my window. Snow, snow, snow. S is for snowstorm. Snowy night, snowflakes fly, polka dots in the cold dark sky. Snowy night, stormy night, turn off the light. Good night. And we can say good night to the snowman too. Well, one of my favorite things to do in the snow is to build a snowman. And let's see, my snowman has 1, 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1, 2, 3 buttons, and 1, 2 arms. He's wearing a hat just like me and a scarf to keep him warm too. Have you ever tried to build a snowman outside? Well, how do you do it? You can get some snow and you need to make a snowball, just like this one. And then you roll it up. Should we try to make a snowman with my snow? Let's see, we can make 1 snowball, 2 snowballs, and I think we need to make a tiny little snowball for his head. Should we try? Ooh, it's getting melty. Look, here's my little snowman. Would you like to try to sing a song about a snowman with me? All right, we have to have our hat and our scarf And we're going to pretend to be melting when it gets very warm outside. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Here is my scarf and here is my hat. When it's cold and icy, I will stay. But when it gets hot, I melt away. Well, I hope you liked pretending to be a snowman with me. I have one more book for us to read about snowmen. Do you ever wonder what the snowmen do at nighttime when we go inside? Should we find out? This book is called Snowmen at Night by Carolyn Brewer and pictures by Mark Bruner. Ah, there's the boy building a snowman, just like we did. On a wintry day, I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day, when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? I wonder. I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. Look at all the snowmen gathering. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. That sounds yummy. Then the snowmen games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Have you ever seen an ice skating snowman before? Me neither. Sometimes they start giggling, and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. That's so silly. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlight sky, they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. I bet snowmen are really good at making snowballs. Then it's time for sledding. It's like a wild ride down the hill. That looks like a good sledding hill. Wahoo, they yell! This is by far the snowman's greatest thrill. That does look like fun. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked, or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. He went and had some fun. The end. Would you like to try to make a snowman at night? I wonder what your snowman's going to do. Are you ready? Today, we'll be making our very own snowman at night. You'll find all the materials you need for this craft in your grab-and-go craft kit from the Danbury Library. You'll need a coffee filter, a paintbrush, some crayons and some watercolors, a little bowl of water, and a glue glue stick. You'll also need 1, 2, 3 white circles, and if you want, a little hat. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is paint our coffee filter. And we're gonna paint it a nice nighttime scene or sunset or sunrise scene as our background for our snowman. So you're going to wet your brush and use your watercolors to paint a background scene. Now you're gonna make it very watery. Put a lot of water in that and then just sort of brush across. And I think we're gonna need a lot more color here. And make sure we get, there's the colors that we want. Now, you have to be careful with your coffee filter because if you get it too wet, it will rip. So while you want to get your colors wet, you want to make sure the coffee filter stays a little bit dry. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of pink in mine. And now we have to let it dry. Once your coffee filter is dry and you have a beautiful sunset or sunrise scene, we're going to be making our snowman. So you're going to need your 1, 2, 3 white circles, and we're going to put our snowman right in the middle of our scene, just like this. So we're going to take our glue stick and glue our circles together. And we're going to glue our circles onto our coffee filter. And then you're going to take the pieces for your snowman. So here is your snowman's hat. We're going to glue the snowman's hat on his head, just like that. And now we're going to take our crayons and you can decorate your snowman. So I'm going to give my snowman an orange nose. And there you have your snowman at night. Well, I hope you had fun learning about the letter S for snowman and making your very own snowman at night. But now it's time for us to say goodbye. So let's take out our hands and wave to one another and say, now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you all next week. Bye, friends, and don't forget, keep reading.